Black in the building, man. Here with a quick video, man. As always, I know I'm late to the party, but, you know, I got to find time to make videos because I'll be busy as hell, man. But top of the morning to everybody. Honestly, Kambosos defeated Lopez, man. George Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez. You know, another one bites the dust. You know, first and foremost, congrats to Kambosos, but another one bites the dust. And I say that because Lopez and Haney could have been a major fight for all the marbles, undisputed. You know, I know a lot of guys, they want to make the most money, have no problem. They want to build a fight, have no problem with that either. But everybody cannot have that format that Floyd Mayweather have, man. Everybody's not going to be undefeated. Everybody don't have 5 or 6 years just to build a fight to hopefully make a mega super fight. It doesn't happen. The reason why Pacquiao and Floyd was a mega super fight because both of those guys were superstars. Everybody's not going to make it to that superstar stardom. You can hope to become a star, and that's about it, man. Everybody's not going to be a superstar. It's only a few in the sport of boxing that really was superstars. It's only a few who really retired undefeated. And in recent memory, it's Kazagi, Ward, and Floyd, and even some of those wins was questionable. But that's a discussion for another day. So a lot of these fighters try to build that format, try to do the same thing and hoping to obtain a big mega payday, but it never happens to them because things like this that just happened to Teofimo Lopez happens. Can Kambosos and Haney be a big fight? Because it's still two undefeated guys. It still could be two guys for all the marbles. But we don't know what the fuck Kambosos is going to do, to be honest. Shit, I don't even know if Lopez had a rematch clause or he's going to try to rematch. I know he was talking bullshit, talking he's going to move on up, and this is what happened when he talk shit. Talking he's going to move on up, talking about have the guys fight him at 140 because he's been at 135 too long. Listen, Haney and Lopez already had a built-in story. Like I said, it would have been for Undisputed at 135. It's, you know, both of those guys going back and forth on social media, interviews, yada, yada, yada. So, the fight could have been big already. You know, and I'm not necessarily saying in terms of pay-per-view sales and people selling out the venue. I'm just talking about, but it could have been decent for those two guys. I think it could have been decent because, you know, it would have been a whole lot of talk about it and talk around it. It'd been building and brewing for a little minute already. And voila, I think it would have done well with the right marketing and things like that. You know, but these guys just got to truly fight each other, man. So another one bites the dust. You know, this is happened time and time again. You know, the reason why Manny Pacquiao and Floyd, although it took them about 5 years to fight, and fucking Manny Pacquiao got knocked out in the process, even took an L in the process before they fought. And it's still so huge numbers because both of these guys, again, were superstars. So, again, take heed, fighters. When the fight presents yourself, especially if it's already been building, some of y'all guys don't even have enough time to be built because y'all take L's in the process. Hurd and Cholo could have been a good fucking fight. It wouldn't have been for all the marbles, but it could have been a good fight nonetheless. It would have been for majority of the belts. It didn't happen. Not saying that Hurd and Cholo still can't fight, but it couldn't happen. You know? Let's talk about Wilder and Joshua. You seen what happened? Year after year after year, we wanted these two guys to fight. We seen what happened. Both took L's and even lost their belts in the process. You know? And fights you can lose. Don't get me wrong. Shit happens, man. Especially in the heavyweight division. But what I'm saying, we don't know what would have happened if these two guys, which would have been mega superstar, would put the heavyweight division truly right back on the map, in my opinion. You know? Hell, even the first time between Wilder and Fury. I know they're like, damn, okay, what you talking about? They did fight. Yeah, they fought 3 times, but they didn't fight back in the day when it was for all the marbles. When Tyson Fury had 3 of the belts and Wilder had 1 of the belts and Fury jumped in the ring, it could have been a mega fight back then. They did fight each other eventually years later, but still. You know, everybody don't have an opportunity like that. Hell, Earl and fucking Crawford, right? I'm sorry, before I get to that. Earl and Keith Thurman. You wanted those guys to fight. You know, the fight didn't happen. For one reason or another, we don't give it. Listen, the fight just didn't happen, all right? And we see what happened. Thurman come back, take an L Manny Pacquiao, and Earl and Manny Pacquiao was about to fight. Even before then, we know fucking goddamn Bob Arum had the carrot in front of Crawford for years, trying to bait him to fight Manny Pacquiao, knowing it never was gonna happen. Earl ended up getting the fight with Manny Pacquiao. Earl ended up getting hurt. And then fucking Pacquiao ended up losing to Ugis. So it goes to my next point. Crawford, Spence, you guys are up next. Don't let the opportunity slip. Y'all guys are phenomenal fighters, but don't think y'all can't take no L's. It happens. Guy came out of nowhere, beat Mikey Garcia. Nobody thought that was gonna happen. Shit, hell, people didn't even think George Kambosos was gonna beat fucking Lopez. Okay? So don't think that shit like that can't happen. Don't let the opportunity slip you. Don't become a person that could, oh man, we could have had. Don't become that, man. Don't become that. Y'all guys have the opportunity to become mega superstars, man. The fight is now. You got to make the fight, man. If you don't make the fight, I'm telling you, what happened to Lopez, what happened to the Herd, Charlo, what happened between Joshua and Wilder, what happened to you guys. And if you don't believe it, continue to start a stall. So I know, I don't know what's going to happen with Earl. I see that Thurman want to fight Crawford. Hey, man, I know that Crawford, if me, I would want to see Crawford Spence next, but we know that's not realistically because the man's coming back from an injury. He's going to have some form of a tuna fight, some type of filler fight to see where he's at, to make sure he's 100% healthy and everything. And I want to see a 100% healthy fight from both guys. I don't want to see no excuse. I want to see both guys 100% healthy. So it could be fucking Crawford and Thurman, you know, as a quote-unquote tuna fight, and it could be fucking Earl and Ugis, or it could be whatever, man. It could be fucking Crawford and Ugis get two of the damn belts, and it could be fucking Earl and Thurman, or whoever, man. But regardless of what, I want to see y'all guys fight next year. Have a little tuna fight in between time, or whatever the fuck you got to do to get yourself back together, and then get in the damn ring, man. First and foremost, I just want to say this, though, before I end this video. Props to Brandon Figueroa and CoolBoySteph Fulton, man. Fulton and Figueroa are a true definition of fighters. Two undefeated young fighters who has belts decided to get in the ring, step in the ring, and unify. This is what you're supposed to do. They didn't wait. Figueroa run, Fulton jumped in the ring, they said what they're gonna do, and they fucking unify the next fucking fight, man. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Ain't no fucking waiting year after year after year talking shit. Being afraid. When I mean being afraid, because they guys are fighters. When I mean being afraid, I mean when you look at your opponent across the damn ring and say, you know what? I can't beat this guy. That's how you know. I said this again. I said this before. This is how you know when you're great. When you fight a fighter that you have a potentially to lose to. Once you jump in the ring with a guy that you potentially might have an opportunity to lose to, and you still fight him, whether you win, lose, or draw, that's how you know you're great. Of course, these fights ain't gonna beat everybody, but when you fight somebody you know, because when you start saying shit, want to put things in the atmosphere, want to make it wait, want to make all these different excuses, yeah, you're afraid of the fighter because the fighter have a good opportunity to beat you. I know the game. I know the game. I ain't gonna say no fighter's name because I don't got time for people getting their feelings, but that's what happened, man. But you know what? It was a good weekend of boxing. At the end of the day, hope Kambosos fight David Haney, but how boxing been going in the past, I want to be shocked if that happened. Kambosos might fucking take those belts and run with it and hide with it and see if he can use that as a marketing chip. All right. Like I said, I don't know if he's gonna fight Lopez in rematch. I don't know if Lopez is gonna move up, but regardless of what, props to Fulton for becoming a unified champion. And hopefully he could continue on his journey. He got the rest of the rest, man. K Black in the building.